Hello everyone, how are you doing? Hope you're having a great day so far. Welcome to another video. This is the Demoscene Report of November 2023, part 2, because there were quite a few demo parties happening at the later part of November. I had to split it into 2 parts. Actually, that's becoming a bit of a recurrent thing, so probably for 2024 I'm gonna transform the monthly report into a bi-weekly report. Let's see how things, I have to think about it a bit more. But yeah, feels like it's probably going in the right direction. Anyways, a lot of things to cover. Let's take a look at the first thing on the menu today, which is the top of the month. Usually, as we always do, we take a look at Poet for the most commented or up-thumbed things that happened on the last month. You can see quite a few things from TONIZ.CH, but also some new things creeping up from Comparade, from out of Compo, from a few other different competitions. I think this one was from Experience, also from Mysdata. We're going to take a look at all of these different parties that happen at the later part of November, but you can see quite a few of those releases already starting to creep up on the charts. Even though Poet doesn't have that much comment and up-thumb voting as he used to a couple of years back, but still a good way to narrow down the best releases overall that happened in the last month and a half in this particular case. Moving on to the next item on the showcase that we have for you today, we have the Demoscene related media. And we don't have that much, but quite a few of them is interesting, so let's quickly check it out. First, tmpout 003, a little online disc mag or text mag of some sort, going back to the old days where we used to release text magazines in file format, 80 columns wide. They did a whole mag of this, and it has a few interesting things, specifically if you're targeting Linux platforms. You have a lot of information how to do ELF custom size coding health files or ELF headers for the Linux, and how to hack them. Quite a few interesting things for you to read on this. At least I found it quite interesting. Then we had the release of Bandcamp album by Jammer, a Polish C64 musician, renowned for quite a while. It released this 32 track album on Bandcamp. So if you want to hear some SID music, check out and support Jammer while you're at it. Check out this Bandcamp release. Then there was the release of this online museum for the Demoscene, which I have been helping to put together with a few notes here and there. It's mostly organized by Lane of Existence, and it's part of a larger museum with some other stuff, and he created some extra rooms dedicated to the different things of the Demoscene, like the cracking and intro information, mostly with links to YouTube videos that you can see with more information. But it has a good general overview of the Demoscene. Then you can go to the era from up until 1995 and have some example of some more famous productions of the time, divided by eras as well. I have put together some of these demos that are listed here. You can see here, curation by PS. So yeah, everything is a bit subjective, but overall I think it gives you a nice overview of what the Demoscene was throughout the years. And yeah, it was a cute little project. I had fun helping curate it, and I hope people see value in it and share it with other people. And yeah, also has some references to other scenes. It's part of a bigger museum for digital art that is being planned. Some is still in development, other ones is more narrowed down, but cute little project. Please check it out at TONIZ.CH. Then moving on, we had another video by FairLight TV. Bacchus went to Mysdata, and give us a little report of the whole party. I haven't had time to watch it properly, but I will definitely do so. I caught Mysdata live stream as well, so I got most of the stuff directly from the source. But this seems very interesting report as well. Then we had an update on cables.gl, the November release with some new things that came out, and digitification changes, editor changes, a lot of different things. A lot of people use cables.gl to do some WebGL demos on different competitions of the demo scene, so I always find it interesting to include the development notes of new things that come out there. And then I found this little demo or project of a source, like replicating weird behaviors, virus-like behaviors that people used to have, but playing Bad Apple on it. We can never have enough Bad Apple on the demo scene, and these people in particular found a way to make use of the desktop Windows management to play Bad Apple like you've never seen it before. They have a repository explaining all the different tricks that they did to have it happening. Pretty ridiculous project, but you know, can never have enough Bad Apple. Anyways, thought I should include it because it does show what you can do with this unique platform. Then we have Sigraph Asia that is just closing for submissions. If you haven't had a chance to submit something, please do so now. The deadline is 14th of December. So yeah, we have exactly one more day to submit something, which reminds me that I haven't submitted the Assembly TV demo, the Assembly TV mega demo that I wanted to submit. So yeah, let's do that. And then last but not least, the last thing on the Demoscene related media is the open recommendation for Nano Awards that just opened, that you can go through all the productions from 2023 and recommend them to be considered for the Nano Awards that are coming up at Lovebyte in February. So yeah. If you follow the size coding scene, or if you don't follow, now is a good opportunity to check all the different ones, like it's listed by different categories. So you can just click on this specific category. You have all the different releases here. You can check them, and you know, the ones that you like the best. It's only 3 pages long, for example, as you can see here. The ones that you like best, you can recommend them to be nominated and see which ones make it to the top 6, I think, is or top 10 that are nominated at the end. Anyways, these are the things that I had to show you regarding Demoscene related media. Moving on to other things, we have some out of Compo releases as well to share with you. Starting off with this. sointu-executable-msx. It's a little repository that allows you to export your Sointu track into an executable music format, so you don't have to do all the weird thingies to make it work. Just call this executable and it will extract things for you or create the executable for you. Can be very handy to do so. So you don't have to deal with coding when you don't want to last minute. Thank you, Lestal, for doing this. I think it's Lestal from NR4. NR4 from Team 210. Oh my god. Yep. So yeah, this just came out at the end of the month. Another thing that came out was a new version of ticmctile, which was already in existence, but now they updated it to have a few more features and bug fixes. You can do slightly longer sprites and things like that. You can also change the system font as well to other fonts, so make it a bit more easier to do those changes. So yep, if you are a TIC80 developer of some sort, which you should, because there's some dedicated Fantasy Console competitions now as well happening on the demo scene. This tool comes very handy to do some stuff. Then we have a new art pack released by Mysdata with all sorts of different things, mostly teletext, but also all sorts of different mixed media. Very lengthy art pack, so I'm not gonna cover it all, but be aware that it came out and definitely check it out. It also includes some music in it as well, so old school art pack that includes a little bit of everything for you to check out. What else? We had SpaceBoot released by Photon of Scoopex. They reworked the original boot block code that tries to keep the things clean and open up space for extended memory and things like that. They recoded it, optimized some stuff, and put it available on GitHub for you to use in whatever way you want. So yeah, a little bit of love, especially if you have an old Amiga. It is a very useful little tool to have. A few more releases that came out of Compofiller computer by AYCA. Actually, this wasn't out of a competition. It was part of a competition, part of Battle of the Bits Very Rare Formats 2. It's not really a competition. I think it's a call to works where you just do stuff and submit it there. And yeah, they did this little TIC80 demo or intro to go along with the competition / call for entries. What else did we have this month? We had fatmag 2 being released for the Amstrad CPC, a disc mag being released for the CPC. Really cool to see. I haven't had a chance to read it yet, but the graphics look pretty cool. Let's see how it looks like inside. Then we had released by Byterapers and Doomsday being part. It was part of a projection mapping competition happening somewhere in Finland. They captured the video out of it and they decided to release it on Demoscene websites because why not? It is a demo after all. It will be cool to see the other projection mapping things as well that were released there to have a comparison of some sort. But this one seemed all right. I had my share of projection mapping. I'm a bit tired of the medium, but it seemed like it used the usual cliches and tropes. So well done, Byterapers and Doomsday. And then to wrap up this little section of auto Compo releases, we had Wii Music demo by Artstate, another music disc by Artstate. They've been releasing quite a few of them. I think this one's just ripping old music from old games and putting it together into a single disc. So not much original work in it, but if you want to hear all the different Amiga music in a single disc, I guess this is pretty good way to achieve that. So yeah. And then let's move on to other things, namely the demo parties that happened this month. I wanted to talk about Comparade, but the releases aren't quite out yet. I bothered the organizers about it. They say that they will upload them to scene.org next week. They just forgot about it, got busy with work, stuff like that. A few of them were already released, but I want to give a full overview of all of the releases and not just the winner demo that is the most known release so far. So we're gonna keep that for the December Demoscene report, and we're gonna skip directly into Mysdata, which is a little party in Sweden, which got quite a little bit of attention, mostly from the Amiga and Commodore 64 scene, but a lot of cute little releases there as well. Only 2 Amiga demos were released there. SpaceBoot by Scoopex, pretty solid intro, pretty short as well. And then First Decade by Pacific with a few more scenes, but also, as far as I remember, not extremely elaborate demo. But nice to see another Pacific release nonetheless as well. In terms of Amiga graphics, we had a short compo, but quite a few good releases on the top positions. Grip by Study did this render here of a very good Boost Design logo. Nice hand-drawn thing by Viljan. I assume it's hand-drawn and converted. Amazing piece by Critical. extremely amount of good quality aliasing on this, like the fur, the planet, all sorts of little details here. Really love this piece. Got second place because in first place we had Facet with another mind-blowing art pixel art piece. Really stunning, Star Wars Mandalorian influenced sort of thing. Astonishing palette, very good. So yeah, not many entries, but very high quality on Mysdata. Mega Music, not many entries as well. Chavez won that one with Lost Song, and then the Commodore 64 demo had a ton of entries. Place number 10 by No Balls by Dinosaurs. Absol by Gorp getting 9th place, Wrong Tunnel by Judas, Data Yavel by Hardcore Mofocast in 7th place, Genesis Project also released something, Excess also released something, Artline Designs and Bonsai getting 4th place, New Generation Crew getting 3rd place with Bad Pixels, and then we had FairLight getting 2nd place with a cute little invitation for fuel data, and in 1st place Plastic Fantastic by Sensor Design. So very active Commodore 64 scene representing here at Mysdata. Some of these groups feel way more active than even like the PC scene. Like FairLight has been releasing an insane amount of releases throughout the year at every single party that they go to, which is like 7, 8, 9 releases a year, which is just insane. And Genesis Project, Sensor Design, Bonsai, they've been at it so long. So Commodore 64 scene definitely very active. Commodore 64 graphics, another very cool competition. Always has a good quality graphics. Pagan here, good piece. Copas by Leader, also some good aliasing there. Slacks of Excess getting 5th place. 4th place to Rex Bang of Bitplane Technomentes with this very cool piece as well. 3rd place to Facet with another piece connecting to the Mandalorian Star Wars thing. 2nd place to Sulevy of Extend. And then 1st place to the Sarge of Bonsai and Fairlight. Also another legend on the pixel graphics for the Commodore 64. Commodore 64 music, tons of releases as well. The winner was by Flex of Artline Design. 2nd place to Fegel Huzz. 3rd place to JCH of Vibrant. Some legendary names here releasing some new music. Amazing to see. Commodore 64 scene definitely very active. Commodore 64 Petski competition also had some cool entries. Apterida here with a very nice bugs, or massive bugs. Interceptor by Apterida as well. Warrior 1 by Proxima, from Proxima also participating. Scraptoid doing this more blocky piece with fantasy themed. Then some Gremlings by Yerik, and the winner was Grumpy Transmuter from Blux2 by Warrior 1 of Proxima. Nice little use of blocks here as well. Very good Petski art as well at the party. So yeah, Mysdata, small little party in Sweden, but they had very good releases overall, mostly on the Commodore 64, but also some Amiga stuff as well. So keeping up the tradition from Goop Data very well alive. So yeah. Next up on the menu, since we had a lot of parties happening this month, we had Syntax happening all the way on the other side of the world in Australia. I think it's the biggest Australian party every single year. Kicking things off, the 33-second music competition. Every year someone complains that it's too short compo, so they add 1 more second for next year, and now they're up to 33 seconds of music allowed. It was won by Psilodux with Koisaktu with Citrix getting 1st place. Ansianashi and Petski competition also had a lot of interesting entries. 12th place to Logiker, then a Warrior 1 doing a piece in this party as well. Ray Manta getting 10th place. Long John by the Rook of Mayday, very nice conversion as well. I think it's the guy from Clockwork Orange, but it could be something else. Adventure of a Lost Glowing Raver by Citrix. A very cool donkey as well by Kitsch. Almighty God also representing. Almighty God always does some very interesting stuff as well for the Commodore 64. Ray Manta with some very detailed pixel graphics here as well. I think this one is not Petsky. It might be another platform. But this says Commodore 64 graphics there. So it doesn't look like traditional Petsky though. But maybe I'm just showing my lack of knowledge on the Petsky. Okay, to be determined. And then we had this enormous scroller, ANSI scroller by Go280. Especially for syntax, with some ACID references and disco references. Really cool. Go280 represent. Oh, it does nice little greetings here with some crosswords. Third place to Sumalet of Disaster Area and Pearl. Very good Petsky art as well. Warrior 1 with The Exorcist getting second place. Very good reminiscing of The Exorcist. And in first place On the Sidewalk by Lobo of Onslaught. Lobo is a legend on Petsky. So yeah, worthy winner as well. If you squint your eyes, you can see some extra details as well. Really nice. More compos that they had a syntax. They had a black and white photo, which I only added some of them. Well, like people didn't bother to add them to DemoZoo yet, so I added a few of the top ones. Electric Bluebells got 8th place. Also, pro tip, if you don't like spiders, please don't watch this compo. It has quite a few photos of spiders. In number 6, Transmission by Greyboot. Spider, Tiny Spider by Atomic Seed. Everyone Loves Stop Wars by Platon 42. A reference to Gaza, I guess. Syntax People, Good People by Cryboy. A photo of the party place at Syntax. Jazzcat Jr., I guess, son of Jazzcat. Spider and more spiders. So the winner is Spiders. Spiders win the black and white photo competition at Syntax. And if someone wants to bother going through DemoZoo and adding all of the missing photos, please do so. I got tired after doing a few. Modern graphics competition, only 3 entries, not very good quality. The winner compo is Acceptable by Urnip Through the Hollow. Nice little Photoshop piece there, I guess with some rendered elements as well. Oh, it's a executable graphics even. Extra points for that. New School Demo Compo, only 2 entries. The winner was Numbers by Factory. It takes quite a long time pre-calculating. I'm not sure what, because it's a demo, not an intro. So I'm not sure why it takes so long loading. It's a numbers demo. It counts numbers. It shows some effects. Not bad. Not amazingly mind-blowing either. But yeah, check it out. Old School Demo Compo with only 4 entries. 4th place was for Windows 95 or Windows 98 for a browser running on that. So a bit of a hard thing to manage to run nowadays. But they managed to do it at the party place. I haven't seen a video of it running. Well, it was on the live stream, but I'm not sure if the live stream got a video on demand available of it yet. So not sure. Then there was this video track animation by System of Sound called Human Animal. Pay the Syntax by Disaster Area for the Amiga. And in first place for the MS-DOS Emergency by Disaster Area. Very good MS-DOS demo, keeping up the legacy that they released last year as well. An MS-DOS demo that was also quite kick-ass. So well done, Disaster Area, keeping MS-DOS scene alive. 1 demo a year. So yeah, good job. Really enjoyed that one. A lot of good graphics on it and some cool effects as well. Then we have pixel graphics. Serif by Factory getting third place, second place for Sumalet with a machine for demos, and in first place, astonishing picture by Critical. Look at the attention on the detail on the aliasing here, just ridiculous, so good. Completely love this one, very well done. The deep feed, Critical on a roll, supporting multiple demo parties on the same month, so very well done. Pixel Graphics 8-bit for old school machines, Commodore 64 mostly, I think. Good piece by Axis of Onslaught, also Pato. Apollyon by Artline Designs, Nature by Almighty God. Snake Roy doing some stuff in CGA, Sign of Life by Slacks. 10 Years of Doc by Doc of Beige. It looks like Pixel 8 maybe? Pico 8 I mean. Not sure. Or Game Boy Color, it says right there, Game Boy Color. Okay, that makes more sense. Some more CGA stuff from Robin Redbreast this time. Third place goes to Insomnia of Sulevi of Extend. Very nice Commodore 64 graphics. Then an Amstrad CPC piece by Rex Bang as well, pretty cool. Bit morbid, but I'll take it. And then the winner, Bad Mood by the Sarge of Bonsai and FairLight. Very good pixel graphics as well. Well done, the Sarge. Then we had Tracked Music Competition, which was won by Ice Giant. Second place to Citrix, the legend himself. Wild Demo Competition. Wild Demo is actually pretty good at Syntax every single year, because they ran the party at the hackerspace, from what I understood. So they always have like these different gimmicks and presentations and showcases. It's a bit sad that they don't always record the things properly for posterity's sake, but watching it on the live stream is quite interesting, and I usually catch it, and it's always been interesting. On the last 2-3 years that I managed to see Syntax Wild Compo live, it was always very interesting. This one also had a myriad of different platforms, as you can see. Unfortunately, most of these can't be replayed because they're either live or you don't have the video of it. Like, let's try this one, for example. Please open. See, not available. So it's hard to share these things afterwards. But the compo itself was really cool. Anyways. A lot of stuff for different platforms, so for the Spectrum, for the Game Boy, Commodore 64, some stuff for JavaScript itself, and the winner was a tool to make your own fucking demo by Psilodux. Coexacto with That's a Paddlin' by Beige. So yeah, check the video for that one. Not so good to checking the releases on Demozoo. Hope I'll poke the organizers, see if they can upload the video at least to YouTube of the stream itself, at least for this compo. The other ones you can sort of find the productions and run them yourself, but it's always good to have the video available. Anyways, moving on to more parties, because we still have more parties to cover. We have Transmission64, another Commodore 64 party happening. This one completely online, happening on the same day as Syntax. 4K demo, not many entries, but a few decent ones. The winner was Rushing by FairLight. Then we had the basic one-liner competition, which doesn't feel basic at all. It's like an abuse of basic. Earthquake by Aki getting 5th place. Then Harvey, LA Chase of Padua. A Tornado in the Kernel, which was already very interesting. And then the Stranger Sins, which has sort of a similar approach, but using different characters. And yeah, a very good competition. I'm not sure if it was Zoo that popularized this compo, but it was the first time that I really took more attention to doing stuff only with basic. But most of the basic lines are pokes of different things, and you end up with something extremely complicated and complex. Anyways, demo competition at Transmission as well, a highlight of the party, a lot of different submissions. Invitation to rsync by RBBS, then LabCD released delayed. F4CG still active, doing one more little demo called My Old T-Shirt. Krautland by Onslaught, a little funny German demo as well. Polychromatic by Excess represent one more time. Atlantis and Pretzel Logic did this Petsky art demo called Love is the Drug, really cool. Thousand Hills by Triad as well, very stylish as usual with Triad. Halloween 3 Vicorweed by Xenon getting third place. Second place, a tribute to Vangelis by Sensor Design. Really cool to hear some Vangelis tracks getting converted into SID, and a very good tribute demo. And then the winner was Eyes by FairLight with some quite interesting little effects there. Everything focused around eyes. Again, FairLight representing one more release. Just 1-2 weeks away from Mysdata, and you see the Commodore 64 scene still active as ever. Graphics competition also amazingly intense. Goal by DGS, 16th place. I'm gonna skip a few of these, but you can see the quality in them. Good tribute to one of the hosts, actually. I know her as DJ Pudding from back in the days. Was drawn by Leon of Chorus and Lethargy and all sorts of different groups. Actually a high resolution flick mode picture, so the screenshot doesn't really do it justice, but really nice image. Div of Onslaught getting 5th place. 4th place to Waterfall by Facet, really good image. Mikael getting 3rd place. 2nd place, Beauty Boy by Sulevi of Extend and Virtual Dreams. And then in 1st place, Gimme Food by The Sarge of Bonsai and Fairlight. Again, like he got 2 first places on 2 different parties on the same day. It's just insane. More competitions. Music competition was won by Shugun of Elysium and Multistyle Labs. A lot of entries, as you can see, and very high quality. Petsky competition, also a lot of entries and some good quality pieces as well. And Jab of Artline Designs doing a very cool Kiwi. Then this Fly, if you squint your eyes, it looks quite realistic. Bunny as well by Warrior 1. Octobasic by Onshore Pretzel Logic. Mokino Techno-Chikalanchukachujichin by Lobo won the compo. I really love the style on this one, like the as this sort of, what's it called? It's not a frame, it's a pattern. It has a pattern on the background and also pattern on the foreground, doing the feathers of the eagle itself. Really cool and very stylish way to do that. And I guess it also invokes the Mexican tapestry sort of things as well. So yeah, really cool. Mexican and Peruvian and from all that Latin American region. So yeah, really good compo on the Petsky artwork as well. And then they had a small compo to vote on the best screen fader effect. So single effect, you start from the basic run and you populate it with something to sweep it away. 3rd place to Becks of Moonshine. 2nd place to Exploding Screen Fader by Protron of Finish Gold. And 1st place to Press Any Character from Gordian, which had these bars raising, pushing the characters up, which was quite interesting as well. So yeah, small little party, but it's already the 3rd year running, 2nd year running, but I had 2 editions in 2021. It's pretty cool, pretty solid. I like the change they did in terms of hosting. I think Slagon and Ziona really worked well to do the hosting, keeping it more interesting than the previous year. So that was a good change, in my humble opinion. Compos were as high quality as you could expect, which was interesting considering so many other Commodore 64 parties happening right before or even during. Like Syntax was happening on the same day. A couple of the demo parties of Commodore 64 happened a couple of weeks before. So, but the Commodore 64 scene just seems to be churning like crazy. It's insane. Anyways, we still have one more party to go through. This was the month of the parties. Experience happened in Hungary. Smaller demo party than usually happens in Hungary. I think this one had around 50 people, something like that. Only had a combined demo compo, no other competitions involved. A few good compo fillers overall. Let's take a look. Ionic of Australia did this little intro for TIC80. Intro, but this time for the MS-DOS by Tomcat as well, with some Christmas spirit into it. Kachi with his usual ZX Spectrum entry, which was really nice to see. Radiosity by Musk, which is actually an executable graphics entry. I did not get this result when I tried to run it. It looked a lot more noisy. I don't know how many samples or iterations he did to get this result, but yeah. Then a fast joke production, like synchronizing rap lyrics. I guess it's the definition for that. Introduction by Pukika05. If you speak Hungarian, you'll probably get more out of it than I did. Neon by Lunaticats. Slightly basic little demo, but was alright. It worked well as a fast demo or compo filler. The Good, the Bad, and the Demo Joe by Teo and Tifeco. A little joke demo connecting back to their Demo Joe antics from previous years. Then we had Compofiller 000001 by TGD. Pretty good rendering quality. The scenes were a bit basic, but I guess that's why they call it a compo filler. Music was not my cup of tea, but the rendering quality is pretty decent, in my opinion. Contact by Deranged Lines, a 4K intro with some interesting aliasing, as you can see on the screenshot. Then we had Balkans Christmas by Netro, a very dark, moody demo. Quite short, conceptual in a way. Nice to see Netro still doing some more demos on the especially active Hungarian scene. They have like 3-4 parties a year. So and Netro is one of the persons who seems to do a demo for every single one. Another of the persons is Garguy. Here with Under by Umlaut Design. He did only music and the engine. I think the main direction and graphics were done by someone else, whose name I forget right now. Yeah. Won the compo. Demo is alright. I have a few nitpickings with it, but it boils down to personal taste. Overall, I think it was a pretty solid demo. So yeah, congratulations to Umlaut Design for winning the combined demo compo at Experience 2023. And with that, we are almost wrapping up this video, which has gone along quite lengthy due to several reasons, mostly demo party related. The last thing we have to show is the upcoming demo parties. Past parties that I will talk about on the December video of the Demoscene Report. We had the Inertia demo party, which is not even showing up here. We had a few other things, and Silly Venture just happened just a couple of days ago. Still to come, Sigraph Asia is almost starting. The deadline to submit some stuff is 14th of December, so make sure you submit and have your presence there. And then we have Tillage Effects coming up on the 29th of December, and some little competitions happening for the Commodore 64 as well. Only Sprites Compo happening, and a few other things that I will talk about on the next video. And then stuff for January, quite a few parties happening on the first week of January. D-Hot last party and Rsync in Russia, Poland, and Belgium respectively. So a lot of things to look forward to in the demo scene. Right now we have to wrap things up because yeah, the video is already running quite late, already 40 minutes long. If you enjoyed the video, if you enjoyed the series, if you enjoyed the work that I've been doing, please consider supporting me through Patreon, patreon.com/psenough. Whatever you're willing to donate will be put forward to making more of these videos. And they do take a little bit of work to prepare throughout the whole month gathering the resources, a couple of days just to add screenshots to everything that no one bothered adding. So yeah, it does take a little bit of work, so any help is quite appreciated so I can do more interesting video coverage for you. Anyways, see you next video. Bye bye everybody. Have a great day.